Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for WLBT Plus. My name is Cara Shirley. I'm your digital news desk host on this Wednesday. What day is it? This month has gone by so fast. Has it not for you? It has for me. It's the 23rd of October. Guys, we're like 2 months and 2 days away from Christmas. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But here we are. It's a Wednesday, the 23rd of October. And it is a beautiful day outside. We're going to take a look outside in just a moment, but it is really a gorgeous day. We've got some great weather happening and great weather on tap. We're going to give you a quick look at our forecast in just a little bit. At 2:30 today, though, our first alert weather team will be in here to give you that full details on your forecast. So make sure you are tuning in then. If you're watching on our website or through our app, we appreciate you being here. And if you're watching on one of our streaming channels, we are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all those places. Thank you for tuning in there. Don't forget, you can always leave your comments, thoughts, suggestions, input, questions, all of that good stuff in the comment section. Love getting to talk to you guys. And I see Ebony here. Hello, Ebony. How are you? She says, hey, boo. Hey, boo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. She says, I'm looking cute today. I appreciate that. I'll take all the compliments that I can get. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're here in the Jackson area, if you're at Brandon, Flowood, Richland, Ridgeland, all of the places, let us know where you are tuning in from. Do appreciate all of you tuning in. Well, before we jump into the news, let's take a look at what's going on outside right now. If we look over Forest right now, I feel like I haven't done a lot of stuff with my little buttons here in a while. I feel like I'm getting my brain confused or something. But let's take a look over downtown Forest right now, courtesy of the Bank of Forest. It is beautiful out there. People getting some lunch there at Sonic, but it is a gorgeous day outside. And like I said, that weather is going to stay with us for the next little bit. But there are rumors of rain chances in our future. So we need it. We haven't had any rain for this month, but there are looking at some rain chances happening. We're going to give you those details in just a little bit. So let's talk about the man that is wanted now out of Yazoo County. So let's see. Here he is right here. His name is Cedric Moss, and he is wanted after he allegedly hit his mother in the head with a cast iron skillet. So according to the Yazoo County Sheriff's Department, Cedric Ross, this is his face here on the screen, he hit his mom after an argument over baseball cards. So he is considered dangerous and is wanted for aggravated domestic assault. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please contact the Yazoo County Sheriff's Department. But again, this is him on your screen, Cedric Moss, and he is wanted out of Yazoo County. Hitting his mom in the head with a skillet over baseball cards. Baseball cards. Goodness gracious. What are we coming to? So here in Jackson, one man has been arrested after being involved with an officer-involved shooting. It happened earlier this month in Jackson. So let's see, 47-year-old Anthony Johnson. He was involved in a crash with a stolen vehicle and an 18-wheeler. This happened on I-220 and McCain Avenue. So Johnson shot at the driver and Jackson police officer. He has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and possession of a stolen vehicle. Johnson was then shot by the police after shooting at the officers, and right now he is in a city holding facility. There was a fire this morning it was overnight over in Hazelhurst. Let me see if I get the words correct. So this happened on Sinclair Street off of Highway 51. This is what the scene looked like when our crews arrived there. The call came in around 3 o'clock this morning. Unfortunately, the structure does look to be a total loss. It's unclear if there was anyone inside at the time of the fire, but we'll be sure to update you when we get more information on this. We don't know the cause of the fire or anything like that yet, but as soon as we get that information, we will definitely pass it along to you guys. Got the Mike Magazine in here as saying hi from Greenville. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today? Appreciate you tuning in. Got another fellow Greenvillian, or is it Greenvillian? I don't know. What do you guys call yourself? Is it Greenvillian? I'm not sure, but we do appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And oh, I see Miss Sandra is in here with us today. Hello, Miss Sandra. How are you doing over at St. Dominic's working today? Appreciate you tuning in with us very much so. If you're in the comments section, let me know where you are tuning in from. I really enjoy getting to talk with all of you. Sherry Anderson here in Greenwood as well. Look, y'all are saying are in here with me. I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Mary Lewis is saying good afternoon. Hello to you, Miss Mary. I appreciate you tuning in with us today as well for WLBT Plus. So there is a trial that is set to begin very soon for a man that was accused of murder over in Vicksburg. Let's see. Here he is on your screen for you right here. His name is Carlos Harris, and Vicksburg Daily News reports that his trial will happen sometime between November 18th and December the 9th. So Harris is accused of shooting and killing his then girlfriend, Jasmine Adams, on Lake Hill Drive. This happened in 2018. The victim's children were sadly present at the time of the shooting. Thankfully, though, they were not hurt, physically hurt at least. If convicted, Harris will face a maximum sentence of life in prison. Of course, that trial, again, we said it's going to start between November 18th and December 9th, and we will be following it and giving you guys the information on it. Now, here in Ridgeland, let me get to this for you guys. So here's the man right here. He's a Ridgeland man. He is facing drug and burglary charges. So police say that 47-year-old Ronnie Westbury was spotted on October 10th near a home that had been broken into on Highland Drive, which is off of South Wheatley Street. They say that he also had meth on him when he was picked up. He's being charged with felony possession of a controlled substance and a residential burglary. He was denied bond at his initial court appearance, and we'll continue to follow that and keep you guys updated on it. So there was a very special election in Rankin County yesterday, and that was the runoff election to fill Ward 2 seat that was left vacant by then former councilwoman Angelique Lee. You know, she's involved in the bribery scandal that is happening here in Jackson. Right now, she was the first one to be indicted. She was the first one that went before a federal judge. She took a plea deal, and she also resigned from the Jackson City Council, which left the spot open for her. And because there was more than 6 months left in that term, a special election was called for to replace her. So the runoff election was held yesterday here in Jackson, and unofficially the results of that show that Montine Tina Clay won the seat for Jackson Ward 2. So Marcus Cheatham and Montina Clay were both seeking that council seat. Clay is the unofficial winner, receiving 1,509 votes, while Cheatham received 920 votes. So the city still has to count the absentee ballots today, but there are only 59 of those. And that's not, with this difference in the vote numbers, those 59 absentee ballots will not impact the overall count here. So the winner will replace Angelique Lee, like I said earlier, who resigned from the council and then pled guilty to the federal bribery investigation. The two candidates shared some of their thoughts on the election as the votes were being counted last night.
I think that we've done all that we can do, and that the voters came out and showed their support. So
I'm feeling very well. I'm feeling good. Today has been an excellent day. I'm excited about the results, and I look forward to the results.
So again, the 59 absentee ballots are going to be counted this afternoon. And while they won't change the outcome because it's only 59 of them, we will let you know what the official results are when they come out. But we're looking right now, and it's looking like that Miss Clay, Tina Clay, will be the new councilwoman for Ward 2 at the Jackson City Council. So congratulations to her. Look forward to see what she's going to be doing with that that spot. It's exciting to see. So there's some new tech happening at Jackson Airport. Officials at the airport say they have completed the installation process for 3 high-tech security scanners. So they say that these new machines should ultimately reduce your wait time before you head to your gate. Everybody likes that, right? To have a reduction in wait time. That is a great thing. If we could do that everywhere, that would be super. But the new computed tomography scanners, they give TSA screeners a 3D look at your bags, which could be scary. Could be scary. They will flag anything that appears out of the ordinary. So the human screeners will then take a closer look at that.
TSA officer are able to better identify items inside the bag, which results in fewer bags needing to be pulled aside to be opened. The 3D image enables TSA to better and more quickly identify something that looks like a threat, but is versus something that looks like a threat that it is a threat.
So when you go through the security there, you'll now be asked to place all of your carry-on items, including suitcases, into a bin to be screened by the new system. Sounds good to me. Better security, better safety for flights, shorter wait time. This could be a very good thing. Hope that it does prove to be a good thing for the Jackson Airport. We're going to take a quick listen from our sponsor here, which is Jackson Water, where we appreciate them sponsoring WLBT Plus. They help us to bring you all of the great content that we're able to bring you, plus more content that we're coming up with for you guys here in the future. But right now, let's take a listen to what they have to say.
Hey Jackson, curious about our water system? Join the Jackson Water Academy to get the inside scoop on our water and sewer operations. 3 sessions, 3 months, and a whole lot of hands-on know-how. You'll even get a behind-the-scenes tour of the O.B. Curtis Water Treatment Plant. So if you're ready to dive in, head to jacksonwater.com/water academy or give us a ring at 601-500-5200 to apply. But hurry, spots are going fast.
Again, thank you so much to Jackson Water for sponsoring WLBT Plus. We appreciate you guys being our sponsor here, one of our sponsors here. If you want to be a sponsor for WLBT Plus or anything that we do across any of our platforms, whether it be our streaming, on air, anything like that, just reach out to us here at the station. We would love to be able to work with you and get you set up as a sponsor for whichever thing here we have going on that you can sponsor. Looking here at our comments on Facebook at the Mike Magazine, talking about the scanners at the airport, saying they hope they can't see every single item, which is why I said that could be scary. It could be scary, but safety is also the top priority. So I'm glad that we are able to have shorter wait times and more security on the planes. The Mike Magazine, she wanted to be a sponsor too. Come on, you can sponsor. Come on, we're here for you. Come on, just holler at us. Let's take a look at the weather real quick to see what we're looking at as far as our current temperatures outside right now across the Jackson metro and surrounding areas. Looking at 83 here in Jackson, 84 up in Lexington, 80 over in Natchez. So we're about pretty consistent across the board. Looking at the current radar, there is no rain in sight. Not here in the next couple of days, at least. We do have some more chances coming up. We'll tell you about that in a second. But if you look at it, our radar right now, we are clear. So the next 12 hours of our forecast is going to be really a copy and paste from the past few days. 0 chances of rain. Highs are going to stay about where they are, and we're going to drop down into the 60s, mid to lower 60s overnight. In our next 7 days here, you see, we got about a 20% chance of rain on a Sunday. Not much more after that. Rumor has it, though, the rain chances are picking up around Halloween. And I know that's not going to make a lot of people happy, but we need the rain. So even if it comes on Halloween, we're happy for it. Again, don't forget that our first alert weather team is going to be here at 2:30. And they're going to be able to give you that full detail forecast for you, looking at our 10-day forecast and letting you know exactly the rain chances, when that's expected to come in, and how much of it that we're expected to receive. Speaking of there not being any rain, we haven't had rain for the entire month of October, which October is our driest month, but still we need some rain. Well, the Mississippi Forestry Commissions are now monitoring several areas across the state that they say is prone to wildfires. So this first alert weather video, so this first alert weather video shows you firefighters battling a fire that happened in Greene County. They contained the fire, but it did unfortunately burn 576 acres. Now, Greene County is now under a burn ban, and a total of 13 counties south of I-20 are currently under burn bans right now due to those dry conditions. So Copiah County issued their official burn ban yesterday. Adams and Lawrence counties put their burn bans into effect on Monday. And again, remember, you could be fined if you do violate this ban. I know it's not fun to have a burn ban. It never is fun to have a burn ban, especially when you're this time of year where people are going to want to be having bonfires and all of those fun things that involve getting out and being out in nature and enjoying fall coming in and fall festivals, Halloween parties, all that kind of stuff. Maybe even doing some fireworks if anybody does those for the Halloween holiday. The thing is, you got to make sure that you are staying safe with the dry conditions. If it gets windy out there, you get a fire going, a spark can light up an entire forest. So you just want to make sure that you exercise the extreme amount of caution now and always whenever you're dealing with fire, but especially right now since we are so incredibly dry out there. So like I said, the rain coming later on next week. We're sad about the day that it's possibly going to be coming in on, but we really do need that rain. We really need the rain. Well, let's talk about, let me see here, Mike Magazine. We need burn brands across the Delta before it gets too far gone. We had smoke in the air so bad last week. Wow. Yeah, we do need more burn bans. Let's see. Ebony Car is saying traffic is backed up in Pearl on I-55 South. That is probably because of the road work that is happening, unless you mean Pearl or Pearl Street, because there is some road work happening on I-55 South near the Pearl Street exit, which is 96A, 97A. Yes, highway work is what she's saying. So yes, so make sure you are staying safe and exercising caution if you are getting on I-55, because that is where the road work is happening, and it's going to be going on for a while. They're working on a bridge over there, and according to MDOT, that says that this road work could go through to the end of the year. So we just want to make sure you pay attention and use caution in that area. Let's talk now about about Hotel O. So Jackson City Council members say they want to move forward with a demolition of Hotel O, even after hearing from the family members of the hotel's owner. So the father of the owner, his name is Ali Mathana, and I'm probably saying the name wrong, and I apologize if I am. So he addressed the city council during yesterday's meeting. He says the city gave them 30 days to clean the property up, and they did that and have plans to keep it clean and to not let things get out of hand like they had before. He says the plans were to turn the facility into a Super 8 hotel, but those plans never worked out. Meanwhile, city leaders are pushing back, saying the owner should have cleaned things up months ago.
And they never leave you alone. They kept dragging us to court back and forth. You know, they give you 150 days, but they're not going to give you no permit to do the job. And they're going to bring you to court again and again. 1 month, we've been in court 3 times.
You can see what's going on. You tell me in here today that you didn't see all the homeless in there, all the prostitutes, all of the negative activity that was taking place at your business.
So Jackson City leaders hope to have it torn down before the end of the year. It is a very much of an eyesore there, especially when you're on I-55. You know, you think of the people coming through Jackson, coming through our area. It's such an eyesore to see that building there. I hope they are able to get it torn down, or if it happens that the owners can actually make it better. Hope that can happen too. But it looks like it's probably going to be torn down. Of course, we're going to continue to follow that for you guys. Before we hop out of here, let's talk about a scandal that is happening in Canton. It's a Canton bribery scandal. Apparently, we're having lots of bribery scandals all over for us. So the new court filings revealed more details about the bribery scheme that is involving the former Canton city engineer and 3 city officials. So the engineer, Rudy Warnock, said to have worked with Canton aldermen to remove a member of the Canton Municipal Utilities Board of Commissioners back in 2016 after he asked for but did not receive a $200,000 bribe. It says also that they asked for things like Beyonce tickets. There was an offer to kill a Madison County official, and other details. I want to direct you to our website, wlbt.com, to read more on that story, and also pay attention or watch our newscast later tonight, and you will be able to get more information on that. Then also was incident that happened back in March we told you about, where a patient killed a woman at Merit Health by repeatedly slamming her head into the floor. This was according to court records. So they claimed that the woman who was brutally assaulted had her head slammed multiple times, which resulted in her death. This again happened on March the 15th. So the Jackson Police Department at that time said that the unidentified man was suffering from a psychiatric episode when he violently attacked the woman. Her name was Wendy Gilbreth. After the attack, she was taken to UMMC, where she did pass away. So court documents have now identified the attacker as David Reed. And must show you guys David here. So here he is right here on your screen. This is David Reed. But court records have identified him. And let's see, you can find more information on this on our website. You can read the entire story there. But the documents that we got with the court documents, they suggest that he allegedly killed her by grabbing her by the neck and slamming her head multiple times. In September, his attorneys filed a motion to find Reed incompetent to stand trial and have him committed to the Mississippi State Hospital at Whitfield. We will have more information on that for you again tonight during our newscast. So make sure that you download our news app, the WLBT news app. That's going to get you the notifications on breaking news. As soon as it comes into us, we will be able to then pass that news and information along to you. So download that, tune in to our newscast. You can watch them on the app, or you can watch them live as they're happening, or you can watch them on demand later. So make sure you download that, and then make sure you are here at 2:30 to hear from our First Alert weather team, see what the forecast is going to be, what it holds for us in the future. We know we got some rain coming. They'll be able to give you all of the details on that. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Tomorrow is Thursday, isn't it? Yes, it is. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I hope you guys are here with me then too. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Kathy Alexander says that I enjoy your show. Well, I appreciate that, Kathy, very much so. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Get out and enjoy the sun, the great weather, get you some vitamin D, and be safe on the interstate, I-55 South. Don't do any burning until we get more rain. And as always, tune into us here at WLBT. Bye, guys.